Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Disclaimer. The content presented on the Workers' Rights 868 YouTube channel is intended for informational purposes only. The channel promotes freedom of expression and encourages questioning of allegations that are in the public domain. Any opinions, views, or statements expressed in the videos are those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of Workers' Rights 868.
Alleged persons mentioned in the content are invited to provide a rebuttal or clarification by contacting us at the following phone number: 333-176. We strive to maintain fairness and open dialogue, allowing all parties involved an opportunity to address any concerns or inaccuracies that may arise. Please note that the information shared on this channel does not constitute legal advice, and viewers are encouraged to seek professional advice for specific legal matters. Workers' Rights 868 does not endorse or condone any illegal activities, and the content is not intended to create a client-attorney relationship. Viewers are urged to use their discretion and critically assess the information presented.
Whenever they say PNM people on social media, the me is the new N-word. They hate African people, they hate black people, they hate people from Bison, they hate people from Silas, they hate people from Maloney, they hate people from Lakota, they hate people from the trade line, they hate people from Arriva, they hate people from Kainaj, they hate me.
Laventille West MP Kareem Marcel insists his comments on Thursday night at a political rally were not a divisive and racist attack, and says anyone suggesting otherwise is wrong.
I stand by my statements. My statements were 100% that this UNC administration, by their actions and by their words, have perpetuated a level of viciousness, of hate, of discriminatory conduct against the people of my constituency and of the people of what they have termed PNM constituencies.
When asked about the comments and the belief that some considered it to have a racist undertone, political leader of the PNM and opposition leader Penelope Beckles says, from a party perspective, racial divide is not part of its ethos.
Listen, let me just make it clear. We celebrate 70 years as a party this year. We have always stood for interracial solidarity, and that has always been the mantra of the People's National Movement. I spoke with him before and I knew he was going to, I have not heard exactly what it is he has said.
Further defending his comments, Marcel says there are others who have said worse things, yet they are not chastised. He adds that there seems to be disdain for PNM constituencies, and his comments was rooted in defense of that supposed attack.
My response was directly to that, to say, one, PNM people, Laventille people, based on this government's conduct in the last 14 months, they do not like us. The UNC would never like us. And I am certain that the people of Laventille West would never like the UNC either. And I stand by that.
Marcel adds that they, he referred to in his speech on Thursday night, is strictly the government members and not people of East Indian descent.
I don't think that's one of the interpretations that people are getting. I think that is one of the false narratives that are being pushed by fake UNC pages and pushing out. The they that I refer to, and anyone with any level of common sense in Trinidad and Tobago would know that the they I refer to is the UNC government. Not even UNC supporters, the UNC government.
CNC3 News reached out to leader of government business Barry Padara for the government's response, but up to news time there was none. Other government ministers also opted not to comment on Marcel's statement. Jensen Lavend, CNC3 News.
One is for all the people, the few people who defending Kareem, which is bullshit. And I have to say, you all just show, the few of all you who hanging on to that thread is just showing that you all are no different than him. You're taking time out your busy schedule to say, he tell no lie, it's true. Well, let me break down the facts. If it's them against we and we against them, how everything that I experienced in my life, bad, came from somebody who looked like me. The person who held me up and robbed me, looked like me. Held me up and robbed me, looked like me. Held me up and robbed me, looked like me.
Yeah, NCW, here what is going on. You remember last year, right, coming up to election time, you had reached out to me and tell me, you want a stage like a robbery for like you get robbed, right? You remember you give me $5,000 cash, right? And me and two other men, right, make it look like we take your van.
Held me up and robbed me, looked like me.
And we did shit, right? NCW is a fraud.
Held me up and robbed me, looked like me.
He's a liar. And here what is going on, I want to let the public know that who you really is, right? You remember you pay me 5,000 cash, right? And me and three men make it, we make it look like you get robbed, we take your van, eh? You remember that?
The person who held me up and robbed me, looked like me.
Social media influencer Nigel C. Watson, better known as NCW, says his car was stolen last night by gunmen. And Watson, in a video released late last night, is blaming Prime Minister Stuart Young and other members of the People's National Movement for the incident, claiming he was targeted after allegations surfaced that influencers were paid by the United National Congress. His wife, who had been driving, was inside the restaurant at the time. The vehicle was later found abandoned near Crystal Street. Watson thanked the police for their response to the situation.
Right. My name is Renison Jeffrey and the Royal Castle is sitting down. I sit down here having a little drink. We're having a little drink. But it is imperative that we talk about this situation here with NCW and police terrorists. But it's still in Gary. You know, plenty things are adding up from day one. And many of you, the citizens in this country, would have been seeing the inconsistencies as to when and so soon this man get robbed and then he started to blame black people and all them kind of things. And what I see Mr. Wint here would have defended is not just black people doing crime. Everybody from every race doing crime. And the thing about it is this, I'm going to introduce Mr. Wint here now as to tell his part of the story because nobody making me no caca hole outside here. I'm telling it plain as possible. Right, Mr. Wint.
Yeah. Bless it all. No, as all you know, I came out and contained what really transpired with NCW. This big robbery where NCW went and report right now. I was rolling with this guy from pre-election time, right? He trying to deny he know me, right? But he called me, right? Tell me that he want to speak to me concerning something. I say, well, speak over the phone here I am now. Check him. When I check him, was in town by Scotiabank, right? And we discussed, right? We had a discussion. And he let me know to meet him down by the well, I know where he living, so he tell me, he give me that direction. When by we living, we had a discussion where he stating he want to stage a fake robbery to make it look like, because as I said, it was coming up to election time and it was a SOE and he was blaming the government for saying that how the opposition, the then opposition, get influencers more money, and he would make it look like that statement, right, transpired, and a shooter that people targeted. Right. We had a discussion, right? There and then, I went back the next day and we staged it. He gave us $5,000 cash, all in $100 bill. Me and like that, I know the consequences about relying on people, and also about when you do them things, it has consequences. But as I say, I am not time. I don't see what I say, right? I will end the gas statement with my police, with my attorney, right, with a witness, because the corrupt police friend, some constable last week called me and tell me to come down and them thing I ask. If I come out in a witness, they say no, come just so. You put a big wanted poster of me.
But what time you tell them to come in? They tell me tell.
9 o'clock in the night. By myself. I want to, if you feel it, I won yesterday.
9 o'clock in the night you will come to check in?
Yeah, no witness, no lawyer.
Alright.
I see for that statement and I wanted poster where I want. Look, I know I all around. I pass all them police greeting me, what kind of thing. You understand me? So any suing just sue. You just continue, and I telling you, I have leverage on you. So when I ready, no, just remember I read a book called The Archbook. That is all.
I know that people you see for yourself. We're not backing down because you know what he's saying is the truth. And to you, the general public, you did send some nonsense. A man that talking so brave. Why, a matter of fact, why NCW don't say all going on? Let me trash out this thing online. If he had the testicular fortitude, I bet you he gonna run from it. And with that, I go on.
aka Baby Teeth, aka Tower Head. Fucking Tower Head become to expose tonight. We getting ready to kick it off just now. So again, pleasant good night to each and every one of you beautiful people. We continue to say no justice, no peace. Hi guys, we are in the motherfucking building. And we here to talk the motherfucking facts. The facts that motherfuckers don't like to talk. Yeah, we here to talk that shit. We here to talk the shit that niggas don't like to talk. Right? So, if you don't want to hear about Plantain Head, if you don't want to hear about Asha Samaru, if you don't want to hear about these people and how they assassinate Kevin, please remove yourself from this fucking live. Respectfully, if you don't want to hear nothing pertaining to Kevin assassination, remove yourself from this live. Because this is what this live is consist of. Connecting the dots and making sure people understand what is really happening. What's really going on? Sunshine run out defending NCW. Yeah, Moondog run out defending NCW. Oh God, she didn't just run out defending NCW. She tell the whole public she want NCW to be the child stepfather. My God. Tower Head and have no teeth to suck cats, but you want Tower Head to be the child stepfather? Eh? When they talk about how the young boy eating on your box, Tower Head can't suck no box. So I don't know how you come to talk about you want Plantain Head to be your child what? Your child father, stepfather. Right? So let us just start here. Once again, Sunshine came out and she defended NC shit. NC shit. The man who's sitting on the media fucking lying. Lying for whatever reason only God knows. But Plantain Head, we here to talk some facts about your business tonight. Yeah, motherfucker. We here to talk your business tonight, bitch ass nigga. So I notice you're coming real hard. Real hard. For somebody who's not just a friend. Somebody who's like a brother, a mentor to me. Right? I realize you're coming real hard for him. He hurt your feelings. Yeah, you know, Renaissance had that kind of way, you know. Renaissance just hurt people's feelings bad, you know. Right now, you're NCW a little hurt. Because if your feelings was not hurt by Renaissance, if the things that Renaissance put out wasn't true, if the things that Renaissance said was not true, you wouldn't even have to go this hard. You wouldn't even have to go this hard, NC shit. But the reason why you have to go this hard to paint a different narrative to the public, because remember, the narrative is NCW is a good man. He's a good man. He's a good man and nobody could say nothing bad about him. Fucking lies. This man is a monster. And this man they call Nigel, who has 3 sons, not 1, not 2, but 3 sons. Imagine you take out Kevin. You use your police connection, your police brethren and them. Imagine how you take out Kevin and you thought your life was just going to go about, you know, and you was just going to have a good life with your wife. All you notice after Kevin's assassination, not too long after, his wife literally left him. All you notice who else spouse left them? Who else spouse left them after Kevin's assassination? Point out now. Asha Samaru. Asha Samaru husband left her right after Kevin's assassination. Same thing for NCW, but you see his wife like moolah. She like cheddar, she like paper, she like coins. She like money. And again, Plantain Head is a jackass. Plantain Head like to spend money on woman. Woman who he like how we just spend money on Matara. You see how we just spend money on Matara? The woman with the bleach out nanny. The woman who sit down and come test my cousin on the media and thought she was big and fucking bad. The woman who sit down defending NCW because she's sucking NCW prick. And I'm saying it here. All you been fucking. This is not a lie. All you been bullying. Yeah, all you been bullying. That is not a lie. So when you sat down and you was trying to talk about my good friend who have a lot of respect, community-wise, he have a lot of respect, a man who have upstanding reputation, a man that the people also love now. But you know, Renaissance don't live like that. You know, Renaissance don't do his wife and them like that, you know, NC. You know, Renaissance have a little respect for his woman and them. And the reason why I say woman and them, any woman that he's with, he has respect for them. Unlike you, NCW. Unlike you. The man who take joy in Matara bleach out pokey. The man who just make love, licking Matara bleach out pussy. And it's not no lie, these is facts. Yes, my love, is facts. But let me get to the real facts here. Kevin talk about all here. Kevin sat here for years and he exposed all here to another level. Now people may have defend NCW and say, oh, NCW is a good man. NCW this, NCW that. Let us listen to the character of a good man. Now remember, keep in mind, my family, Kevin Solomon, he's no longer with us in the land of the living. He's no longer here. Young boss, he's no longer here in the land of the living. So let's start there. right? Let's start there. So before Kevon assassination, there was few people, and we could count them on the and NCW was one of them. NCW was one of them. Again, my cousin is no longer here. He was assassinated in Trinity Mall parking lot, to be exact. June 24th, 2023. Look at the circle properly. Kevon decided he's going to do music. Grippy, Miss Grippy. Grip, grip, grip. Girl, I want you to grip, grip, grip. Miss Grippy. The man who set the tone with grip. Now, for some reason, people are disconnected and not paying attention to the fact that a boat ride was set up. A boat ride was set up to take out Kevon Solomon, Kevon Robinson, because people know him as both Kevon Solomon, Kevon Robinson, Young Boss. That was the boat ride of death. The boat ride never happened. Yet still after Kevon assassination, all the people who call out Kevon to come, Miss Grippy, all in the studio, right? Who called him out in the studio? Who was promoting the boat ride? Young brother. Young brother was promoting the boat ride. Young brother and NCW cool, the tight. He was promoting the boat ride. Not calling his name and saying, oh, he's involved. No, he was promoting the boat ride. He was promoting the boat ride. And when Kevon was assassinated, you didn't hear no word about that boat ride. That boat ride was no more. Oh, God. My love. The people didn't even get back the money that they spent for the ticket for that boat ride. The tickets for that boat ride. You know, that's the funny part. But let me continue on. How did I get involved? How did I get involved? How did I get involved in having to stand up and say no justice, no peace for my cousin, Kevon Solomon? How did I get involved? Because of Twiggy. Because of Twiggy. Willie. Willie. You can blame Willie. Because you see, she lips so big, she mouth run worse than the river. She reached in America, she reached in my house, and she started talking the things. Oh, what they're going and do? I watching Kevon on a live, me watching Kevon on a live, so what and laughing. You know Kevon just make people laugh, right? You know that, right? Yeah, he just make people laugh. Right? And laughing, Twiggy run out. Willie run out. You know, Willie run out and tell me in my own house. Christina Levi run out she herself and tell me why the fuck I watching a bulla on a live in America. I watching a dead man on a live. She said, there's a bulla man you watching, there's a dead man you watching on the live. I said, but what's wrong with Twiggy? So I watching Twiggy like she's stupid, you know? But Twiggy does just, in my head, Twiggy does just be talking. So again, me pay Twiggy no mind, you know? Twiggy proceed to do what she do. She get mad, she say, I'm in a Yanka house. I'm in a Yanka house, but let me leave from here. Mind you, before that, she was packing drugs in the barrel. We spoke about this. It was reported to the authorities. We spoke on this. Christina Levi, the woman that's sitting in Trinidad right now, under the UNC banner. Christina Levi, you remember when he was in America by my house? And remember when he was packing the barrel? Christina Levi? Now remember, I have no chill on all you. All you some disrespectful fuckers. Right? And the truth have to be told. All you need to be put in all your fucking place. Excuse my language, but I'm not sorry. Sometimes they need a little Spanglish on them. These demons and them, they need a little a little Spanglish every now and then. Because it doesn't understand pure English when it's talking with respect. Motherfuckers want to pull down your life. Don't want to attack your page. So we talking facts tonight. We on course tonight. We undistracted and are very comfortable. We're very comfortable, my love. Yeah. So let me continue on. So again, it was reported to the police out here. I tell Twiggy, anytime you come to America, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. She sat on the media, she get mad. Mad. Because I told everybody what she was doing in my house. She come out and she say, oh, your house, your garbage bin had worms in it. You had rats, you had roaches. You this, you that. Your son gay. Lies. Your husband cheated on you. Lies. Everything that Twiggy said, poor Twiggy, she just talk, bust up she dick sucking lips, them big fucking smoke lip here they. Them big smoke lip we used to use to suck the Chinese man prick. Right? You just bust it up so much, you doesn't know your fucking place. You fucking dusty fucking rasta. Right? I don't have no respect for you. You's a dirty old jagabat. Twiggy, Christina Levi, the woman I opened my door for until she enter into a nice clean home, get she my daughter bedroom and she sit down and tell the whole media, all because I stand up for Kevin. And she wanted me to do so. She want me to shush. Shush. So again, let me talk facts now. Because anybody who knows information about Kevin assassination or even entertain it, you want to accomplish the murder. Now let me explain my side. Twiggy came in my home in 2022. September of 2022. That is when she was staying by the Rasta woman on Nashran, and the woman pushed she out like a dog. The woman pushed she out like a dog. She had nowhere to go and beg a lodging. Excuse me. She called me, she said, niece, a matter of fact, let me just play some recordings quickly. Hold on. Let me take down the music.
I don't even know the time I know.
Right? Let me listen to this recording. I'm going to play the recording where Twiggy was just expressing how she slept like a baby in my home. Now, ask yourself this question. After someone opened their home for you, you slept like a baby, but because the person stood up and told the truth on the media, you decided to tell all lies on them. I want to tear she down. I must make she hurt. I do hurt easy, lover. I do hurt easy. You know, the only thing that hurt me and break me was me burying my child in a casket. Me putting my child 6 feet in the ground. That's the only thing that ever hurt me and will continue to hurt me, because that is my child. But not a motherfucker, not a bitch on this earth, or a motherfucker on this earth can move me, hurt me, shake me, take off a hair off my fucking back. You hear? I am not the fucking one. And they never asked themselves, this woman sitting here for 3 years and up to now they can't kill she. Up to now they can't touch she. They never asked themselves, who backing she? Who really backing this woman? Who backing this woman? But let me get to the recording. So this recording, once again, Twiggy stayed in my house. So this is just to play for the people who don't know. Twiggy stayed in my home. So when I say she packed thing in the barrel, me didn't lie on Twiggy. Me didn't lie on Twiggy at all. Twiggy's a big grown fowl, a big hardback black fowl at that. Right? She's so dusty looking and she feels she better than everybody. Everybody. You understand? And everything Queen's team came out and said about Twiggy ain't no lie. This woman been in racket. She been running racket for years. For years. Right? This dog reach out in America and reach on Nashon to go meet a Chinese man, and the man never opened the door for she. So that spoke volumes to me. Spoke volumes. Yes, be boasting and bragging. Oh, you're the sweetest smoker in. You're the sweetest smoker in, and yet still you couldn't get a fuck when you reach America. You reach America and you uneasy because you can't get a fuck in America. You understand? It's act like you don't want piggy, but bet you been wanting piggy. Imagine you reach here in America. We tell my husband we should put on pum-pum shorts. You understand what I'm saying? On your chicken legs. You understand? He had turkey to look at, but you want him to watch chicken legs. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, you old delusional bitch. You came in my house and you told me that was going and kill Kevon and watching a dead man on the live. Now, she never said who at the time. Keeping it real. I ain't got a lie on a motherfucking soul. Keeping it all the way the fuck real. Right? She never say who going and do it. She just say there's a dead man I'm watching on the live. Let me fast forward now to 2023. Hold on. Before I fast forward, let me play Twiggy identifying she sleep comfortable in my home. So it wasn't no roach calling on she fucking dragon dreads. Right? Them dreads, you had it. I tell you, them dreads you used to sweep up the whole of Brooklyn with. Everywhere you walk, you were sweeping Brooklyn streets. Everywhere you walk, you were sweeping the rats, the roaches, the fucking rodents, the fucking bed bug, everything you sweeping with your motherfucking dreads. But you wanted to sit there and talk about, oh, she had rats and roaches. Lies, bitch. Them shit would have been in your fucking hair. You didn't see your dreads? That shit would have been crawling all over your fucking hair, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But I was the wrong one for you to fuck with. Remember, you was a November Scorpio. You was a deceitful Scorpio. I am the beginning of Scorpio. I am a different type of Scorpio, Twiggy. You never thought in a million years I could have fucked you up the way I fuck you up on India. And I fuck you up. Oh yeah, I fuck you up big time. Yeah, I shut you to fuck up, bitch. And you could come back and talk all the shit you want to talk. You can't warn nobody. You can't warn nobody. Because let me show you something, right? Remember, in your head, like you tell me, money talk and bullshit work, you could pay to get anything done. Right? You could spend money, Twiggy, and get anything done. Right? You have crooked police at your side. You have ghost gang. You have everybody on your side. Oh, God, look at them. Look at them. Look at all they can't take pong. Oh, God. My love, they're already reporting up the live. What happened? What about that? Take jamming. NCW bullying MATARA. Take jamming. All they want to talk people business. We talking all the real business and we about to play some real recordings. So let me get it.
Good morning again. I feel ashamed. Even though I don't even know the time I know here. I hope by that girl I get up 6 o'clock already, but it is different. I feel ashamed. Look, no matter me right now, I get up, I want to take a nice bad call. Thing I find out what time I come for baggage, I feel ashamed, boy. I'm in my house and I have a waiting shoot to work. And I sleep like a baby. And right now, I don't bother me because I'm looking like I'm feeling to sleep more. Thank you, love you. No problem, I am going to sleep. I don't even know the time I know here. I hope I feel ashamed. Good morning again. I feel it.
Again, Twiggy reaching my home, she was expressing that she feeling shame because, you know, she ended up by me, meaning she had nowhere to go. And she had no money, she didn't have $1 in she pocket, she ended up in my home. So again, how did it come to this? How did it come to the fact where me and Twiggy had to come to blows? Now let's listen how it came to this. Let me show you where it all started so you can have a full understanding on how NCW gets in my mouth, on my tongue. Because I don't like to mention man who don't have prick. I like to talk about man who have big cock. I don't talk about man who have fucking baby piggy. Because your teeth alone, everybody could see you don't have adult teeth in your head. When coming to your cocky tip is like this big. My baby finger is bigger than your shit, and you're a tall ass nigga. You're a tall ass nigga. You understand? MATARA sucking this nub. You dig? So don't play, nigga. Come out. Come out. Y'all want to talk shit? Y'all want to be talking about my friend, my good friend? Somebody who do what he does, take care of his family. You will sit and lie to try to assassinate a man. So let me listen to what Twiggy and me fall out for. Let me show you where it started.
Yeah, you're fucking angry. I watching your back 24 okay. I Twiggy Christy Tree from one Barcelona sit watching your fucking back. I say, and if I really come out for them, you will call me and tell me, pat down. Look, my pause is in. I love you and your whole family, but I tell you, come off for NCB back and what telling you. I know I'm telling you, I love you. I love you. Here are your fucking angel. I watching you back 24 of you. I tricky Christy Tree for one Barcelona sit watching your fucking back. I's your aunt. If I really come out for them, you will call me and tell me, pat down. Look, my pause is it. I love you and your whole family. But I tell you, come off for NCD back. I know what I'm telling you. I know what I'm telling you. I love you.
That is where the bacchanal started. Look, it's right here. It's right here. That is where the bacchanal started between me and Twiggy. Twiggy asked me to not talk about NCW. Do not let the public know that NCW is involved in Kevin assassination. So I was supposed to talk about everybody else, but the minute I got to NCW, that is where Twiggy and me fell out. That is where the war started. That is where the bacchanal transpired. She told me specifically she loved me and she family, but get off NC back. Now ask Willie, Christina Levi, why you want...
Left and you're chasing her and she's acting.
About NCW, Mr. Nigel, aka Plantain Head, aka Tower Head, right? Now, a lot of people who, I guess they're just used to, let's just say, whatever he used to do for them, or, you know, the little goodness he might show them. And in their head, the ideology is, he's a good man. He's a good man. You know, I want them to really understand what is the definition of a good man. The character of a good man. You know, what is the character of a good man for people today? Because they will say, oh, this is a good man. This is a good man. So I'll take it back to the guy who did a live video. And he was also defending NCW. But before he did the video defending NCW, Natty baby, good night, lover. Miss Charlene, darling, good night, sweetheart. Good night, pleasant good night to all of you beautiful people. We are in the motherfucking building. Right? Sue, darling, good night. And guys, don't forget to share up the live, okay? So he did a video defending NCW. But before the guy did the video defending NCW, he actually was defending Mr. Batch. He actually did the video stating that Mr. Batch he don't think Mr. Batch would lie on NCW. So all of a sudden, his tongue just changed. His tongue just flipped like a switch. And now all of a sudden, NCW wouldn't do this. NCW is not that kind of man. NCW this, NCW that. Okay. Now again, we know he got a little coin to come and change his view and to come and spread a different narrative. Right? So, we also found a video of him speaking up for Kevin when Kevin died. And he was expressing how hurt he was. And he was telling the people who killed Kevin, who unalive Kevin, that they're going to get what's coming to them. Karma is going to come and get them. So it's so funny how this man, this flip-flop now, you understand? He just jump on the bandwagon of anything that is steamy. But if you are a truth teller, And if you are a true leader, you will tell the truth and you will stand on it. You won't make nobody pay your coins to change your opinion. Right? So let's just start there. Now let us continue on to Mr. NCW, Mr. Nigel. Let us get to this good part, the good part, the part that everybody waiting to hear about, right? So a lot of people may ask the question once again, how do you know NCW and MATARA have been bullying for years? Once again, I will not speak things that I don't have receipts for. That's one. And number two, when we say to Raw Fire, not to Raw Fire, sorry, to NCW, address the video with Raw Fire. If you want to come for me, if you want to say a motherfucking word to me, bitch ass nigga, because you are a bitch. You are a real life bitch. I ain't never seen a pussy ass nigga like this nigga. This nigga gotta pay motherfuckers to run out and defend and pay motherfuckers. This motherfucker can't stand on his own. This nigga is a man, but his spine is weak. Any man that have to pay a man to do things for him, trust me, I already know what kind of man he is. You like things easy. Now, niggas like NCW can't get out in the fucking gutter and scrabble. This nigga can't throw hands. Look, the done reporting up here live already. Hold on, let me answer this. Right? So he can't squabble. He can't throw motherfucking hands. He can't fight to save his life. What he do know to do, he know to pick up the phone, use his connections, and make shit happen. Thank you, Gail, baby. Thank you, sweetheart. Right? He know how to pick up the phone, make a call, and make shit happen. Right? Just like how he made calls to get people to call Mr. Bash, to get Mr. Bash to calm down off of him. To get Mr. Bash to not speak up now. He mustn't talk about the $5,000 that was paid to him to stage a robbery for NCW. So the bacchanal is going on because NCW is being exposed. It's being exposed due to the circumstances that he pays someone to stage a robbery. Now, why am I speaking about NCW and MATARA? Because it is important. If NCW come to the front of the class, we could talk and we could ask questions. But you know what they just do? They just deflect and they just act like they don't know what's going on. They don't know what you're talking about. What you're talking about, they don't understand it. Like you're speaking a different language or something. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, long story short, the reason why MATARA is getting mentioned with NCW, again, we said it, they have been fucking for years. They have been sleeping with each other for years. And you know why I just feel bad for his wife? You know why I feel bad for his wife? Because the way he just take care of MATARA and make sure that MATARA is good, he don't do so for his wife. Now remember when MATARA was dragging up the man tongue on them, remember he was pissed. He was mad. Right? And just for 2 seconds, we're going to interject Kevon. We're going to interject Kevon's voice. Because Kevon stated some things that was very, very important when NCW passed a threat on his life. And he was very aware that NCW passed a threat on his life. He was not delusional. He came out and he spoke on it. Okay? So, we're going to go to that video really quickly. Hold on.
So Giselle having she little breakdown, it is okay to laugh at Giselle.
Not this one. Not this one, not this one, sorry. Not that one. That one is second. So, hold on. Hold on, love these. I'm just getting the video for you. So let us listen. Let us listen to this video together. This is the video of Kavon. This is Kavon's voice. This is Kavon identifying the threat that NCW would have put on him. He also would have identified to NCW he's going anywhere. He's going anywhere. NCW is not stopping him from going anywhere or doing anything that he wanted to do. He also spoke on MATARA with the video, with the man and them dragging up she tongue like dog. Watch now, every time I think about MATARA and inside MATARA mouth, she tongue, NCW, I just be like, oh my God, these people are really fucking nasty and true. I just sorry to say it. I just have to say it as it is. They are very fucking nasty. Man, some men, they are very nasty. NCW have no standard and no class. He have no standard and no class to be dipping inside of that type of tainted salt water down there. You have a wife, you just be bragging and boasting and showing off, right? Right? You always posting chipper. But again, how come you never lift up your wife and show your wife that kind of love and courage the way you show MATARA? Now, the way you just go hard for your artists. The way you just go hard for your artists, when we hear the word, we say, what? But we could have tell. We could have tell that all it was bullying for years. We could have tell. This wasn't no secret. Because Kevin would have come and spoke about this already. Another reason why this motherfucker was hurt.
And don'ts for you as a member of the Big Nani Association, Miss NCW, wherever your name, or MC, more W. Let me address you, Madam Clay, because I just give her her props. Because ain't no who coming to take away my fucking pillar to talk about, oh, he's a hoe, no, he's a hoe with a handle. You understand? So let me address you, madam, okay? For a big cat woman. Let me tell you something. Anything I say about you, me are taking back one fuck. Meet me and deal with it. As you said, I just send your blatant threats to me. Oh, he will be dealt because I cuss with, because I cuss with him mother can't say his wife, a man fuck your wife for a visa. Okay, facts. Clearly you don't know the river witch. But let me tell you something. Anything I say on the media, I hold my full responsibility for it. You understand? When you was making your threats, and I'm telling you this again, anytime you think I them now come, Batman who now come out. Let me tell you something. I is a true fucking hoe, and I hold to my heart. The day you slip and dance from me in a real life, I will jagger your mother cunt. You want me to go follow gun because I'm doing the traditional Bullaman way. The traditional way as a Bullaman wasn't a fight, wasn't a gun a dagger your mother, dig out your mother come with dagger. That is for a bitch to know a bitch, for a bitch to know the fucking place. So talk your talk and cuss and say what you want to say because I have mouth to say what the fuck I want to say too. You understand? Because I realized the bitch was selling threats what it was. I going anywhere. If your cunt could stretch, then take God out of your thought and put God in a corner and touch me. So just try it a bit fucking. Try it. And we will really see who is real bullers out here and who is talk bullers. You understand? And no boy put a fucking hand on me never in this life and get away. Keep your hand at your fucking side. That way your hands have to do. Your hand have to keep at your side, pushing your bam, see finger, your bottom hole and jock your cock. You understand? Your hands is not to be putting on me because me have never put my hands on nobody. You understand? Your boy tried to get so big. My father that I'm going couldn't even take God out of his thought to put his fucking hand on me. You dare try that with me, NCW. Try it. And we will see where bad you go, ground. I will show you a real fucking walking witch. Call the river witch. You understand? All your hoes doesn't know all your place. You want to call me out. Call it out. You know, I realize you want to sell your show right now, so. Because your show. Nobody has time for your show with all your asses right now. Nobody has time for it because carnival people was enjoying the carnival. So I realized you get up this morning and realize, Madam Baby Titi, you want to look for a you want to look for a forward. I have never found you. This comes with no hate. Okay? And for all those who have a problem with it, that's not my concern. But what I'm about to say. In all my years on social media or seeing you around on social media, I have never in my entire life taken one of your life to play watching fucking you. You have never been entertaining for me. You're very boring. Okay? I don't watch you at all. You're boring as fuck. You're boring. You have.
So let me pause it for 2 seconds, right? You hearing how Kevon identifying his threats. Kevon is also letting him know, you meet me anywhere and feel you could touch me, I will dagger your mother so and so. Kevon told him plain as it is. Right? You threaten Kevon, Kevon come back out and he threaten you back NCW. So after you come back out now, after Kevon did that, you come back out now and you pretty much stated he will be dealt with on a different level. Video don't deal with that. Video don't deal with that. So what does deal with that? Gunfire. Because once again, Kevon is no longer here. And this is why we are speaking for him. We are speaking for the dead. Because if the dead was here to defend themselves, they would have been here to defend themselves. Nobody then had to defend Kevon. Kevon could defend his own self. But when it reached to the fact where people took him out of this world and act like his life didn't matter. Kevon life didn't matter. Them matter. Them family matter. But Kevon life didn't matter. Young boss life didn't matter. But to the few Yankers, real Yankers that is left, I know he mattered to you guys. He mattered to me. And I know he mattered to a lot of other people. So to see NCW come on the media now, attacking people without putting out facts about his own self because they live a lie. They live a lie. I want him to live in his truth. I want him to live in his truth. He does live in Matara, bleach out nanny. NCW, Mr. Niger, lives in Matara, can't. He does favors for her. He gives her money. He plugs her in. Okay? Matara is like he little, I would say he little wife on the side. Because Matara does do for him what your wife can't do for him. Like you tell Matara, your wife can't suck pretty good. Imagine you confiding in the side woman that your wife can't suck your cock good. Imagine that. Clock it. Clock it. You never get a suck word good, Nigel. But you ain't have no proper word for nobody to suck anyway because they say you prick like a baby. You know, just like your baby teeth. Just like your baby teeth. Now, if you thought my cousin was disrespectful, oh God, look, the reporting up my life already. Oh my God, I have to keep answering restrictions. Like, what's up? What's up? As I know, all are fragile. All are real fragile. You understand what I'm saying? All they cannot take the truth. But let's talk some facts, NC. Mr. Nigel. Right, the man who is taking pleasure in bleach out pum pum. Clock that. I don't know, bleach out nanny is the new wave all year. Bleach out pum pum is the new wave all year. All you know that? Clock that. Yeah, Nigel been beating that bleach out nanny for years. But he come to talk about lies about a man who don't take care of his children. He needs to talk about his and Matara relationship, and that is where we stick in it. Don't hide it. Don't act like all the relationship don't exist. Because a lot of the times, the things all it is be doing, all it is be all over, like I said, in different hotels. Different hotels. Right? And if I'm lying, come out and say something. Come and defend it. Because I have no reason to lie on you and Matara. All you have nothing that I want. Matara have nothing that I want. Okay? So I have no reason to lie on you and Matara. That is something I know for a fact. So you made sure you get in a position so you can make sure she get a job and help she to come out of the fucking gutter. In that one bedroom, that everything is packed up in that one bedroom. One bedroom with a living room, kitchen, everything inside of the bedroom. Look how much years Matara had to fuck you and suck your prick. Just to get a little grace. You understand? If it wasn't for UNC coming in power, NCW wouldn't be able to pull no strings to MATARA or nobody around him. You understand? And that is facts. So when they sit down and they say, oh, NCW, how he thinks, NCW, how he thinks, listen, he may have his things, right? But the things that he does to people, it is completely wrong. This is not just a man who lies on people. This is a man who made sure he paid for Kevon assassination and he covered it up. And just as how did this fake, NCW this fake and sit down and fake pray. Just like Killer this fake pray. All of them is fake pray. And say no God guiding them. And God watching over them, the bless. But let me talk some facts here. Twiggy stated she was coming in America. She was coming in America. Hold on. She stated that she was coming in America. Hold on. Let me get the video. Let's get the video. Wonderful. Twiggy stated that she was coming in America, and she stated that she was going to hold on, I love this. Hold on again. Again a signal. Hold on. What the hell is going on with my stuff? I don't know what happened to my thing, but I will forget about that for now. So let me go to this video here. Let me go to this recording with Twiggy. Willy. If you listen to Twiggy carefully, she rating them. She letting them know NCW and Trinidad Killer, all you have to stick together. All you have to stick together. Now remember, like I said, this is the Killer crew. Hold on, I think something wrong with my... Alright. When we say this is the Killer crew, we really mean that, eh? We're not lying. We're not lying. Right? Twiggy is sitting there and rating NCW, letting NCW know for him and Killer to stick together. Right? I want all to see the clique, the group. Because remember, once again, we have to make it make sense. So Twiggy out rating them. Up to now, she didn't reach America. When they was in America, she couldn't reach America. She didn't come America. She asked was still in Trinidad. Twiggy know about the relationship between MATARA and NCW. Twiggy is fully aware about the relationship between MATARA and NCW. And first, Twiggy and them so fake. Them just watch NCW wife and she face and smile. And all of them know he bullying MATARA. Nobody want to say it, so I say it publicly. When you stop bullying MATARA, then you could address people publicly. But when you fucking dog like MATARA, stray dog like MATARA, you cannot come to cuss nobody. When you are involved in people's murder, and you pay to cover it up in Trinidad and Tobago, you cannot come to cuss nobody. When you have no prickable woman, because if your wife was satisfied with you, she would have never go and suck swizzle stick prick. That is another one. Let me go there. Right? And you could thank Raw Fire for telling the public she was with swizzle stick. Imagine, look who she name calling with. Look who they will call she name it. A beautiful woman like that, they go tell the public she bullying swizzle stick. So when I come out and I explain in the truth, nobody could come and say she lying. NCW need to get his ducks in a fucking row. You can't be slinging piggy on Matara and then your wife going outside and have to sick piggy on the outside because you don't please she. You don't please her. And this is facts. This is facts, NCW. So you see, when Kevin used to tell you about your planting and your tower head, you used to get mad, but you used to tell you the truth. You tell you the truth about yourself. You're not a nice person. But you get mad. You get mad. You didn't like the fact that Kevin told you the truth about yourself. But hear what I say in NCW. You pick up a girl that you know she reputation. You know she reputation. But because she's sucking your wood better than your wife do, because again, you told her that your wife doesn't suck she a prick the way she does suck your prick. So, if your wife can suck your prick the way Matara does suck your prick, why don't teach your wife? Talk to your wife, reason with she. But you only pretending and you're pretending and you're pretending and you so love your wife and you so love your wife. Tell your wife the real reason why you do not do certain things with her. Tell her why you do not explore her in sexual ways that she wants to. Because the way that she wants to get explored and fucked out, you can't satisfy her. I don't know how long you're going to be able to hold it down for, because as soon as money run out, she gone again. She gone again. So like Kevin told you before, your wife was billing for visa. He didn't lie on your wife. Your wife does horn you. Your wife does horn you. And they facts. Right? Some of them yelling them the song and play the so goody. And the punky beaten all around the fucking place. Right? From fucking Arima back down to fucking Port of Spain. From south all the way back down to Point. And the sweat is good girls. Every minute they're taking pity and looking hot on the media. But in reality, the reputation stinks. So if nobody wants to tell them the truth, we are telling them the truth. NCW, stop bullying dogs. Stop bullying dogs like Matara. You took her under your wing to mentor her for music. Instead, you mentor her for music. You're making music out of she can't. You understand? Now, I don't know how your small prick fitting inside of that deep hole, because I was always say them girl and them a hole. They can't. They could just drop sausage inside the hole. Right? So I don't know how your nubby fitting inside of that black hole, that big blowhole Matara had it. I'm sure your wife pump a little tighter than Matara own. I don't know what the fuck you saw in that crackhead. Right? That bum. That dusty, crusty bitch, like I said. Because again, these people have no respect for nobody else. They have no respect. When they talk to people with no respect. They don't know how to talk and address things and address people. They know how to attack. So when you're talking to people who does attack, you talk to them with no fucking respect. Now, we know how to be respectful, but we only be respectful to motherfuckers that's respectful to us. Right? The same Matara was selling drugs and she still does sell drugs up to this day. So Matara, let me talk about that. Right? You're under the UNC. You're doing what it is you're doing. I just want to know why you're still selling drugs. It's the same reason why Killer store getting shoot up at. Killer selling drugs out of his store. You know how much violation the store gets? You know how much violation that store gets? He's selling drugs out of the store. You cannot come in a new neighborhood and don't know who the bosses and them is. And you sitting down thinking you's big done. And you going and sell drugs in the people's neighborhood out of a store you say is a restaurant. So you selling food and you selling 3.5, 7s and 8s, nicks and dimes. out of your restaurant. That's what you doing. You're owing plenty, man. And saying, oh, I don't know why anybody will want to do this to me. Plain innocent. Plain innocent. But Shaflina, you are right. They have no shame. None. Trinidad Killer is owing a lot of people out here in America. A lot of people. There's a light-skinned girl that was in a music video with Trinidad Killer. He beat that girl to a pulp. The girl was pregnant. He beat that girl till the girl lose the baby. His wife know that? Do his wife know the light-skinned girl with the short haircut that was in the music video was the girl that he was bullying? She was pregnant. You understand? He took the girl money. Tell the girl he go pay she back and never get she back a dime. So all Trinidad Killer is doing is using women to get a come up in America. And immigration have been watching you. Watching you. And you think you're going to get away with that. You think you will sit down and get a come up in America and get your papers. Oh, God, God, protect me. Sit down a week ago crying. Oh, God, protect me, God. God. Every minute. They say, what they call him, Patsy? Every minute he's, oh, God. Like a big dummy. Every time he wants his way on the media, what people to feel sorry for him, he come and so, like, big man like you. Big man like you, well, I don't know you're a faggot already. But big man like you, with a penis, every minute you cried on the media when things don't go your way. So if you go back on Trini Commerce, a week ago, he was already crying in a video, crying in the car, talking, acting like he praying to God and giving God all the praises. You understand? But what he was really crying for, the people that he owing, and then he coming back and he cussing people on live, and he's sharing. He's showing off his money and believe they will get away with these things. This is America, sweetheart. This is not Trinidad and Tobago. You cannot do people what you want out here and think you're going to get away with it. Anybody. And that's including me. Don't feel you can do me where you want and get away with it. It don't work so. It don't work so. And somebody does always see something. Somebody does always see something. So don't ever think you're going to get away with something out here. So the reason why we are discussing them once again, these are all the people that is involved in Kevon assassination. NCW, Trinidad Killer. Everybody, they say, oh, Killer so innocent. Again, he's not innocent. NCW is not innocent. Delilah is not innocent. Look at Delilah, for instance. Whole time she going on the media. Going on the media. All of a sudden, you don't see Delilah. Why is that? 3 lawsuits. 3 lawsuits against her head. Sunshine come out on a live to defend NCW. And she started off by saying NCW could have been, she wants NCW to be her daughter's stepfather. So I said to myself, I said that young boy Sunshine have a child with need to crouch in the back of she head. Because one man who just had a baby with a woman and she on the media talking about, oh, you want NCW to be the child's stepfather. So last night or whatever night she was on a live and she telling the man she want to take him out and the man say no, he not going away. She say, oh God, baby, you make me want to cry. You make me want to come off the media. You was hurt. Right? Not everything is for the media. And then you come out talking, defending NCW like you want to bully him. Like Sunshine want to give him a fuck to say, see the kind of woman he does go after? I see in a video her Sunshine kissing up his face. Your wife needed to smack you in the back of your plantain head, your tower head. Right? You just act like you use this good man and anywhere you go, woman love you. No. No. You like to play woman. You like to use woman for your game. Right? Just like Trinidad Killer, all he uses woman for all again. Trinidad Killer has beat woman to a pulp. Nobody talks about it. He beaten girl out here in America. Nobody ain't talking about it. Nobody, no blogs is talking about how Trinidad Killer is beating people, girl children. Nobody's talking about these things, but everybody could talk about everything else. No, we talking the facts. Twiggy rate them like there's good men. Trinidad Killer owing people and beating people, girl children in America. No wonder why they're only coming after you. NCW, well, he fucking Matara and he claim he have a wife. Claim he have a wife. And he don't want to address nothing that we put out pertaining to Matara. Because he know it is the truth. He don't ever have to come out and address it. But we are telling the public the truth. We won't sit and put our face in camera to tell people these things if it's not true. They've been fucking. They've been fucking. And his wife need to wake the fuck up. She need to wake up. You already know that's not the dick you want. The dick is not enough for you, bitch. Move the fuck on. The money could never be that good when you're not getting satisfied. Your pussy don't be satisfied. And you crying to your side man and them, he crying to Matara about you. So again, when you walk away from your man and you left him, Matara was comforting the cock. Day and night. Matara comforted Spiggy like no other. Who knows a little bit again, she might have bleached cocoa tip. Right? So that's what the wife need to do. She need to wake up and realize Matara smiles in your face and she been sucking your man piggy. NCW puts on a front, once again, for everybody to believe he's a good man. That is the picture that he painted for the public. Do not buy it. Do not believe it. Do not believe it. You understand? And there's a certain individual spoke about the night beach they went to. Let me get to that part. Imagine all they go in night beach. Matara and NCW go in night beach and all they did not invite the wife. All they go in night beach and all they did not invite the wife. And it's no wonder why all they have to go night beach because you can't go and fuck Matara any day on the beach. You can't. You know that gonna be a problem. So you have to take she places in the night time and stick she places to fuck she. To bullshit. And that is facts. So once again, I just always say, what's in the dark, just always come to the light. Don't matter how much you try to act like they didn't do this and they have nothing to do with it. They are all involved in Kevin assassination and that is why we are calling them out. And NCW, why is you acting like you're not see we calling you out? Come to the front of the class. You come to call out when the son and say you're not taking care of your son. We calling you out, your fucking Matara. And you've been bullying Matara. Your wife been begging you for things as well. And you don't give it to her, but you gives it to Matara. Why is that? We want to know why. What kind of hole Matara hole have on here? Because we know she have no grip. So we know it's the suck prick again. We know it's the sloppy toppy again. The head that it is gets. Right? But come out and address it. Don't act like you ain't see it. Don't act like you ain't hear it. And any man who have respect for themselves, who is a husband, even if you was to lift up Matara in a picture, you was supposed to make sure she covered. Imagine you lifting up Matara and she hold Bamsi, hold she cat hold, you can see the whole all she holds. You can also see how black she holds is. And you as a man didn't cover she Bamsi properly. You lift she up just so. But your hand tuck under she bam bam and she can't. Like you used to picking she up so I see. So when we say, hey, come and address these things. Address what they do to Kevon. Address the fact that you threatened Kevon. Kevon came out, he identified your threat not too long after that Kevon was assassinated. So, I don't like the fact that these people have gotten away with so much for so long. And it's like people is delusional. People are fucking delusional. Like, what would it take for people to realize, like, wait now, something had to be wrong, you know. Every time somebody come out to address these fuckers on them, so it always have the negative Nancy. Oh, how they know that? Them lying. How you know they ain't fucking doing it? You there with them? You there with them? Especially the ones who is fans. Them acting like them sucking NCW prick. Like they're waking up with them every day. Sit the fuck down. Because half of them don't know what's going on. They don't know this man. But all they running out to defend a man, all they don't know. Don't know. Meanwhile, we sit here and we call him out on truth and he's going to act like he don't see it. So how do you address the fact that someone is calling you out because you're holding your wife with Matara for years? When extra money could be going to your wife, it's going to MATARA, to help MATARA. Anytime MATARA fucked up in any kind of position, it's NCW number she call it. That is she man.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is
She
advised.
knows this.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Don't bring the wife for that. Don't do this. Don't do that. NCW so long and bringing people children and thing. He brought in people children into stuff. He went and dig up in the court and call and make call the contacts to find out things about people. And then he come back to tell an untrue story to make the person look bad. So we are bringing out the facts about what they are doing behind the scenes since they killed Kevon. So it's either you accept it or you don't. And we really don't give two fucks. Once again, we are just here to speak the facts. That's it. To speak up the facts and to speak up the truth about these people. They kill Kevon, and that's the bottom line. NCW want to come out and address anything, come and address the fact that all they kill Kevon. Address the fact that all they paid to cover it up. Address the fact that you're holding your wife with MATARA French for years. Address these things now. Instead of coming to attack people or feel like you could pull down anybody that spoke the truth about you. So all how Twiggy rate them, take a good look at the picture and watch the life. Watch the life good and proper. Killer don't know. He don't know why anybody will want to shoot at his store. Pretending to be innocent again. We all know he's not innocent. We all know he knows very well why people will want to shoot at his store. NCW. A bag of shame you have to walk. And you know why you have to walk that? You know why you have to walk the road of shame? Not just that you cheated on your wife, you know. Because you're fraudulent. You're fake. You don't really like nobody. You're for yourself. All is selfish. All they like things for all yourself. That's why all they hated on Kevon so much. Because they realized, wait now, this man looking like he about to hit to the top. You know, on TikTok. And me ain't getting nothing. Me ain't getting my Oceans t-shirt and things sell. You know, hating on the fucking man. When it had room for all you in the media. All you. All they still went. And all they sit down together. All they plot together. And all they take out the man. And again, how life working for all you. Sometimes all it just look like all they reach on top of the ladder. And all they don't reach there. All they just have to come down from there. How it feels to feel like all they always going and make it. And all they make it a place. All they kill someone. Their blood is on all your hand. Kevon blood is on NCW hand, MATARA hand, Twiggy hand, Asha Samaru hand, Nikisha Byron hand, Rena Rentals hand, Easy hand. His blood is upon them. His blood is upon them. And it doesn't matter if they act like they don't know. No, we know the truth. That is why they cannot address nothing that we put out. Especially damn sure not Coppertooth. Coppertooth can't come to defend nothing. Because Coppertooth is the first one who run out and tell everybody it's Hamil and them who kill Kevon. Right? She's the main one who run out first and say these things. And don't forget she was also in videos threatening Kevon, telling Kevon he had to dead. They go kill him. That he had to dead. So if you group them up together, NCW threaten him, Sunshine threaten him, Asha threaten him, right? The killer crew is the killer crew. Everybody inside that group. Everybody inside of that group, guys. Exactly. Asha with the 10,000 US. I paying 10,000 US for somebody to cut his ass. And up to now, all that you're trying to accomplish in America, you still can't get there. All our Asha trying to accomplish certain things out here, she cannot get there. No matter how she try. And people are, oh, she have a perfume store, she have a fake fucking store. She's selling a lot of bootleg Chanel and brand name perfume. She have a bootleg store. Do not get it twisted. All she perfumes come from China. So if you want proper products, go to Macy's, go to another store. Go to Sephora, go to somewhere else that sell brand name perfume, the real ordeal. Now if you want things to come out on your skin, go to Asha's store. Go to Asha's store. You understand? Hold on, I'm looking for a video here for you lovers. So like I was saying, lovies, Asha said a lot. Delilah said a lot. NCW said just enough. But this is something I just always play for all of them, and I just like to always remind them this.
I will share the next side of a fucking demon that walks the forum, that walks the earth, and smile normal. And Satan, and then you go see who the fuck is me. With a smile, a pleasant smile. I have no kind of love for fucking disrespectful people. So you think it's a terror? Okay. All of us go hold Balloon flags and we go see who will win the fucking race. May the best man win. But in my world, where I come from, this is how it does go. One man does dead. And the undertaker does go with him. And the next one, the police, does go with him.
Kevon said it. He said it. He said, in my world, how this is going to go. One man, the undertaker, will go with him. And the next man, the police have to go with him. So Kevon knew very well where this was going to go. How this was going to end. He probably didn't think that it would have been him. But he knew it would have ended in a light where somebody's going with the police and somebody's going 6 feet under. It is sad to say that Kevon was the person that they put 6 feet under. Very sad. And a lot of people will say, he was a good one. He was a good one. Why the kill Kevon? What was the reason? What was the problem? What was the issue that they were having with him? Because if you want to be technical, NCW, Asha, Delilah, all of them come back to the media after they took out Kevon to do the very same thing. The very same things. The only difference with them is they are worse than Kevon. They are worse than him. When people thought Kevon was bad and had to deal with Kevon in the media, look at what all they had to deal with, dealing with Delilah, dealing with Asha throwing pills down she throat. After you done pay to take out a man, you offer 10,000 US to take out a man. Now you want to unalive yourself? When trouble hitting you, your husband leave you, you want to die? No, don't die. You have to live here and suffer, Asha. And NCW, you have to suffer. You will lose everything. Again, your wife, your job, the money, the little money you have that it pay people to do things, you will lose it all. Because you believe you're a praying soul, watch how people is really praying through. Because I am a praying soul. And people like all your beating prayers on all their head day and night. Day and night. Because there's no way all they feel like all they walk in this earth and have so much authority. An authority to remove people from off the earth. All they did not give life. So they shouldn't feel or they have the authority to take life. Now when they kill NCW Bullaman brother, he was hurt. The other brother who was a Bullaman. I what you call Kevon, all kind of Bullaman, you cuss him, you ting him, you pull him down, you do all kind of thing, you do him the most. But when Kevon come back to address all you and tell all your business, all they couldn't take it, all they couldn't stand him, all they didn't like him, all they didn't like the fact that he clapped back and he clapped back in a way, all they didn't like it. I get it. All he was hurt. But why kill him? Why kill him to only have to face jail in the end? There's not enough money in the world, NCW, Mr. Nigel, will be able to cover you until you die. There's not enough money in the world. You can pay the police and you can pay certain individuals to keep covering on murder. At one point, someday, one good day, NCW, all you will go to jail. Every last one of all. And the minute the PNM come back in power, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, and I hope PNM come back in power because there's no other party. There's no other party. Because if SOE happening and all of this happening under Kamala watch, we're talking about all the children dying, the things that is happening under her watch. Right? Nothing. I don't see any resolution to the crime that is happening. Since 2023, there was people being assassinated, killed. And there was no justice then. New government come in power. And there's still no justice? How? How? Because the new government that came into power with social media influencers backing them and underneath them, under their wings. Making sure that these things don't get exposed. Making sure the trails is covered. Only reason why NCW and MATARA and them swing that direction. It was a smart move. But you see, only not smart enough. Not smart enough. I notice everybody saying about, Karim, the statement that Mr. Karim, the MP, the statement that he made. Now, I am not into politics. I am not racist. Because again, I have Indian in my family. I have Spanish in my family. I have white in my family. I'm not racist. But let us be fair. Right? Karim come out and stated what he stated. He came out and he stated what he stated, and NCW come out, oh, this was a racist statement. He run with it, trying to paint the narrative that Mr. Karim is a racist. And the man is not a racist. The man is actually a good man. Right? But anything PNM MPs or officials may say, it is a problem. NCW and them do not want to see Mr. Karim or any one of them make it. They want to see their position stay where it's at. So they can keep covering the ass. So if PNM come back in power, we're going to become a them. They're going to make a jail. Because I am sure under the PNM party, I know they're going to do what's right because they're seeing everything that is going on right now. So the ass will be doomed if PNM come back in power the next few years. But if UNC stays in power, NCW and them will be able to continue to pull the strings because they're under the UNC banner. And they are not regular people, they are criminals. So just to see that we get a little justice, I will push people to go out and vote for PNM. Because I know when they come back in power, I know they're going to change up a lot of things. All because of what is happening right now. And the seeing the mind state of the public. How much people haven't getting justice, how much people hurting, how much mothers crying, how much children dying, how much young men are dead because they do not have another outlet. But Kamala is in power and they're acting like they're creating jobs for the younger people. Where is the jobs? Where's the jobs? NCW acting like he's so a voice for the people. You help MATARA, the woman you're bullying. You help MATARA. At least Karim standing up for the freaking public. You stand up for MATARA and your people to make sure they get in and they have the things. NCW did not stand up for nobody else other than his people to get in and win. So again, do these people really care about the public? Let me keep it real. Somebody who care about the public, they won't just help their own people. They will not just help their own people. Anybody that come looking for a job, they will help them. They will help them. They will make sure that they get a job. They say, teach a man, they say, give a man a fish, he will always come back. But teach a man to fish, he will be able to go and catch his own fish. He like to spoon feed people. You understand? He helps who he wants to help. But keep it real. Under the UNC banner, we are not going to see any justice because there's a lot of corruption going on right now. And nobody could say, oh, no, that is not true. There's a lot of corruption going on. So how could we see a resolution? But as long as the public know the hands that is involved and behind this, because right about now, a lot of people in Trinidad and Tobago is being oppressed. They can't speak out. They can't stand up for what they believe in. So if you take a stand for something, that's a problem too. So of course, anything that PNM do, or anybody that represent the PNM, anything they say, they're going to try to scrutinize it. They're going to try to pull it down. They're going to try to always make PNM look bad. Now, again, they are the ones in power. The UNC is in power. And you are seeing a lot of bad things happening under that banner, especially with children. You're not seeing a change. You're not seeing a resolution. You're waking up and you're just seeing children dying every day. I know children just die every day, but goddamn, there should be some kind of resolution, especially for the people. Right? So they say, stand for something or fall for anything. We are not falling for anything. We are not buying into crocodile tears. We are not buying into lies. We are not buying into the matrix that they feed in. We know the truth and we stand on that. So let us go to Sunshine, the recording with Sunshine. Hold on, Lovies. Let me go to that video. Because remember, Sunshine is the person defending NCW. So we gotta go pull them videos. Gotta pull them videos. Hold on, Lovies. All of them defended each other. All of them defended each other when Kevin died. And even when they tried to say, you know, I watch how they came out and they spoke of each other in certain ways. So it's like, okay, we know all his friends. But publicly, all it is really act like all they don't talk to each other and all they really do. Really, really do. Hold on, I love you. So looking for the video. Hold on. Bubba's good night, darling. Good night, sweethearts. All right, so let me go back and listen to the video that Sunshine had did pertaining to Asha.
Go to sleep.
Miss Charlene said, I'm so disappointed. Why, Miss Charlene?
Good day, Kamal. Yeah, howling, girl. Howling. Stay on the live. Nobody leaves. Everybody stay put. Where is Heather? Where's Heather when I need she? All you know, everybody know Asha Samaru. Well, here what's going on now. Everybody know Asha Samaru, ain't it? Everybody know Asha Samaru. Well known to the internet as a confusionist. When they are starting, tag-wise are talking, people will come to man is the thing hot. Just from my food reach. All you know, now she child into the punk so hot, everybody know Asha Samaru. Well known to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago that we as Africans are playing victim on the internet. Well, because of she behavior, Asha Samaru, aka confusionist, aka victim, aka liar, Vishnu, everybody know that Asha married to Vishnu, ain't it? But if all you don't know, Vishnu has lost his work. Vishnu lost his work. He has no job again in Texas. I come in and know. Already pong getting sweeter. However, listen to me. Because of your behavior and certain things on the internet, they has fired Vishnu permanently. Right? She has, listen, Kevin Bad coming in. Now, it's bacchanal bacchanal. Now she child intuition wherever they pay for, they cut that. So they have to depend their own money. So Vishnu was working for
Stacey, thank you for the
$265
roses.
per day. Well, they hear me good. So the girl that she advertised and said Vishnu with is a big supervisor on the work. So she went in and made a report. So the boss called in Vishnu. Now the whole company know about Asha and she husband. And know everything that Asha putting out on the internet, and they've been watching she and they've been monitoring her. However, they decide to try again with she. So however, they see she making candlelight candle and little things, so they decide now they would give her space to advertise and to make a little dollar. And change up she life and different things, behave herself in a decency way. But it didn't happen like that. She come on the internet now and start to say she want to take suicide. She even called the company and told them that Vishnu tried to kill her. Let me tell you something, this coming on nice. She even called the company and tell them, oh, Vishnu tried to kill she. Help. No.
Hold on, eh? It's a specific one I'm looking for. Hold on.
Police station in connection with the murder of Kevon Solomon. So they have that on she right now. And they have other things pending with her with trafficking and all kind of corruption scamming. But again, let me see the right thing. A lot of things they have with she. Right? They have a lot of reports.
And this is pertaining to Asha, right? Hold on.
They're investigating she right now with the murder. They have they investigating she with the murder of Kevon Solomon. They have she down for scamming. She have a big corruption racketing going in Mexico without somebody they investigating that. However, yes, so all the people that they was watching, now she trying to seek asylum by saying that Trinidadian.
So the reason why we are playing this recording, because Sunshine would have come out on a live recording stating that Asha is being investigated for Kevon's murder. She's also being investigated for sex trafficking, human trafficking, and drug trafficking. Right? In America. Now, when Sunshine came out and said that, a lot of people were shocked. Like, wait, hold on, what's Sunshine talking about? But that was bait. That was bait for me to sit down and say, okay, we don't want to fight for justice no more. Sunshine say that Asha and them being investigated, so we don't want to do nothing. We knew very well that Sunshine was lying. But we put her out there for everybody to hear her lies. Sunshine and them thought they was smart. They thought they was playing me like a yo-yo. They was playing the fucking self. When Sunshine came out and tell this dry lie about Asha, because she and Asha and them done sit down and come up and, they done concoct the story on how they're going to make shit look. So when we say that let's have the discussion behind the scene, NCW, let's be talking to Hamil, Matara, all of them just be on three-way call and WhatsApp. All of them in WhatsApp group together still just be talking. So when she came out and she stated these things to the extent that she stated, obviously a lot of people was wondering, like, hold on. Sunshine saying Asha being investigated for Kevon murder? So how come Asha didn't get arrested yet? How come nobody spoke about this? So when NCW could bring out Copper Teeth, a liar, A woman who tell lies because she lied and told everybody that Asha is going to jail. She being investigated for Kevon murder. So run out, Sunshine. Come and defend this, bitch. Come and defend this. You want to put your cup of tea to lie. Lie for NCW and make everybody feel NCW is a good man. But you just put your cup of tea and lie so much. And when you come out and address the fact that you told the entire public and the whole world Asha is being investigated for Kevon murder. I want to know what happened, Sunshine.
Grove Police Station in connection with the murder of Kevon Solomon.
You hear that, bitch? Clock that.
So they have that on she right now.
Right.
And they have other things pending with her with trafficking and all kind of corruption scamming.
Right.
What I hear? Let me see the right thing.
Because you're fucking lying. You're lying fucking dusty bitch. And you come out to defend NCW like you just tell the truth. If you sit down a year ago, almost a year ago, and tell this fucking bold-faced lie on the media to try to get me off all your back, because again, I am the woman fighting for justice for my cousin, right? So obviously, if Sunshine come out and stated, think about it, it's called reverse psychology. If Sunshine come out and stated, and I fighting for justice, and she stated that Asha is being investigated, obviously I'm going to I'm going to stop. I don't have no reason to fight. That is the whole goal. The goal is to make sure they get locked up. Make sure they get locked up for what they did to Kevon. So obviously Sunshine come out and tell something like that, and acting like she hate Asha and she's so happy Asha going down for Kevon murder. I am going to stop. I am supposed to stop. I'm not supposed to come and say a motherfucking thing anymore. It come like we gain justice, right? But we didn't buy that fucking bait. We sat here and we kept fighting. This is what fighting for something looks like. This is what believing in something looks like. This is what taking a stand for something looks like. 3 years. So if you hear a little cuss now and then, and a little fuck you now and then, okay, you go hear a little frustration from me, because we've been here for 3 years. Trying to warn people, trying to educate people like, hey, these are the people that is responsible for Kevon murder. Be aware. Be careful going around them. Because the same way they kill Kevon, they can kill you too. Don't think shit is sweet with these people. These people is murderers. We call them the killer crew. Easy, NCW, Mr. Nigel, Matara, Rena, Raw Talk, Delilah, Nakisha Byron, Asha Samaru, Upset the Universe. The list goes on. All it was in the fucking group. All it was in the group. Vexed because Kevon tells she don't take care of she children. Hated Kevon. Easy hated Kevon because Kevon blow up and talk about she size. They all played their role. Well, Hamid, he was just glad that everybody was coming to him. He glad all Kevon enemies who getting cussed coming to him and telling him, hey, we want to kill Kevon. That is why he could have put out the threat and let Kevon know the gunman is coming. You feel everybody don't be talking and identifying all who was talking to him. NCW. Right? Certain people now. So again, we just calling them out on facts. If they want to say that has nothing to do with Kevon murder, okay, no problem. But the facts speak for itself. The receipts speak for itself. It's the same way he could come and say he not bullying Matara. That is a lie. They've been fucking. So again, whether people want to believe it or not, we are just putting out the truth. They've been fucking. And we saying it here, NCW, Nigel, all you been bullying. And instead you bully your wife, you're bullying Matara. So again, I'm only warning you because that's just a disaster. It is a disaster. Leave Matara alone. Leave Bleach Out Nanny alone and focus on your wife. Be a real husband. Stop being in all them other girls' inbox too. Them young girl and them weirdos be watching with the fat ass. Because you like girl with big bam bam. You understand? So I don't know how you end up with Matara. Well, anyway, like again, the same Matara, they suck your prick good. So, you know, that way again. That way you love. Right? But train your wife. Train your wife how to suck your size of piggy. Right? Don't be mad that she can't suck your piggy properly because it's too small. She can't suck it properly. So train she how to train she how to suck small prick. Instead of holding she with Matara for Matara to get your head. Every time you go around Matara to get you head. Matara gain you head in the car. Matara gain you head after performances. Matara gain you head everywhere you go. So don't act like we lie. We are lying on you. We only calling facts on here, you know. And I know all it is be very bad because since we sit on here talking, it was one set of report. One set of report on the page. Shaflina said, Miss John, she will feel something hitting the... Well, that is true. That is true. Well, remember, Swizzle Stick was hitting the back of she throat. Swizzle Stick prick was hitting the back of NCW wife throat. And that is what Raw Fire stated. So I tell him, go and address Raw Fire. For Raw Fire letting the public know he see your wife and Swizzle Stick coming out of Palm Hotel. That is an embarrassment. And no man should be playing with your wife like that. And it's something you never address because you know it's fucking true. Imagine Swizzle Stick suck your woman cunt. Suck out she nanny. Right? Lick it out. Something you can't do because of your teeth. These baby teeth. Can't do it. Meanwhile, Swizzle fucking teeth rotten. But he giving your wife the sweetest suck pussy she could ever get. So, when you want to come for anybody, make sure all your ducks is in a row. Every last duck you have, NCW, Mr. Nigel, make sure it's in a row. Fully in a row. Fully intact. And as for Matara, I will love to hear your take. Come out and address it. You've been bullying NC. You've been sucking the piggy. You've been there for him. You've been there for him even when his wife left him and he called you crying. You was comforting him. Up and down. Comforting him. So, instead of only playing the woman, tell the woman what time it is now. Instead of NCW wasting his wife time, because again, she can't please him because she can't suck you with the way he wanted suck. I think all you should keep it real with your wife. I think you should tell your wife the truth. And stop lying to your wife and dragging she along and telling she, baby, the lying. Baby, the lying. No, we're not lying. Don't run to the side, baby, the lying. You believe that? It is the truth. Matara suck your... And the reason why I repeat it myself, because I wanted to stick. I wanted to stamp. Just like how you're sitting down lying on Renaissance, I want this to stamp. I want people to know what is your real issue. You're mad at Kareem because you're saying, oh, he's a racist. He's not a racist. And I don't find he make a racist statement. That is my opinion. And I'm entitled to that. Right? But if you really look at people like NCW, we have some tea to drop and we go drop it tomorrow. Not tonight. We'll be back tomorrow to drop that tea. We ain't dropping that tea tonight. As for Trinidad Killer, stop beating people, girl children. That is not nice. It's a woman beater. That light-skinned girl in your video, you beat she top up till she lose the baby. Stop beating people, girl children. That's not nice. And all the man and them you owing in America, instead of going on live and flaunting your money, pay them. Pay who you owe. Pay your debts. Right? Because you don't ever cross a bridge once. You might need to cross them bridges again and you fuck it up. Right? So I know Kevin never lie. Kevin never lie on none of them. And this is, imagine, I'll just play this for before I go. Imagine this is the man that they feared. Let me take it in. This is the man who they feared. Hold on. All they kill a praying man. Just remember that. All they took out a praying soul. So just as much as he used to cuss, and all they say down here today and saying, oh, all it is pray, and NCW is a praying soul, and NCW, no, Kevin was a praying soul. And where he going is somewhere beautiful. NCW and killing them don't know where they're going. Them is the one not to worry. Because when they close the eye from this earth, them don't know where they're going. Kevin already where he have to go. God already receive him. And even when he was in the land of the living, he preached about the Lord. He sing hymns. He made sure that the people know who the Lord is. Who have the power. So even in that, people are getting to see. All it took out a praying soul. That's why every last one all you had to feel it and suffer. Because his blood is upon all your hands. A man who sings and do comedy and make people laugh, all it was threatened because he told the truth about all you. Nothing but the truth. Right? And if all it was so smart, all it would have realized, wait, now the internet big enough for all of we. We don't want to kill nobody. But NCW and them was thirsty for a come up, thirsty to make it on the media. And with Kevin sitting there, they couldn't make it too far. Because every time they would try, guess what happened? Kevin right there to let people know who they are. So when they think they get it away, Kevin's spirit is beating them day and night. NCW will not be able to rest. When you see Kevin 3-year memorial coming, you will not rest for the rest of this year. This year will be nothing but trouble and turmoil and problem for you. And we claim that for you in Jesus' name. All the prayer you're praying, it ain't going to help you. People tears upon all you. NCW for Kevin assassination. People tears fell on all you for years for Kevin assassination. You ain't see Asha life? Asha fuck up she life. Only kill a man as you kill the man, your husband leave you. Look at God. Look at God. Rotok sit down and cuss Kevin like dog. She come out and say freedom. She happy Kevin dead. Everything she had inside her house, she lost everything. And she lost the same house she was sitting down singing freedom in. The same house she sit down singing freedom in. Delilah was up and, oh, she hot and sweaty, oh, leave Asha. If Asha want to pop she champagne the next year's January break, they kill she brother. She son get locked up for thieving. Shame. Shame and more shame for the big back black dog. They call Nikisha I Byron. Every last one of them is walking that road of shame. Hamil. Don't forget Hamil and your Majesty Chris. May your Majesty Chris come out and say if he don't only talk, a hit would have been put on his life. Your Majesty Chris knew very well that his own people take him out. Because he blew up Hamil and he blew up the rest of them. So when we say NCW, Hamil Hussein, Twiggy, Nakisha Byron, Asha Samaru, Rena Rentals, Raw Talk, Izzy, Matara, and frickin' Ree and them, they are responsible for Kevin assassination. It's a group effort to do this. They were marking him. They were watching his movements. They were paying very close attention to him even when he come online. Watching his background closely, making sure they keep tabs on him. When Kevin thought he had friends, he had no friends. The rest of them is enemies. You saw the whole man, everybody going into hiding. Everybody act like Kevin never existed. Why is that? Because they all know. They all know. Right? So this is why we continue to fight. So we'll be live tomorrow night. I'm not going to say what time we're going to start it just yet. But what we will do is I will post it on the page. Okay? So you guys will know what time we're starting off and kicking off the live. Okay? So I do want you guys to know I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're also going to be discussing about the t-shirts tomorrow. To all the people who have to get t-shirts, I am going to inbox you. I'm going to reach out to you personally. Addresses, we get addresses. Who's local, we will make sure I come in an Uber for you. Who is not local, it will have to be shipped to you guys, okay? And this is not for sale or anything like that. This is for the people who supported the page, who made sure that we was able to keep up with the page and cover subscription for the page, right? So I just want to say pleasant good night to each and every one of you beautiful people. Tomorrow is another day. We will be back tomorrow. We continue to say no justice, no peace together. These people are responsible for Kevin assassination. NCW, I want you to come off your, I want you to come down from there. I want you to come down from there and I want you to learn how to tell the truth. Learn how to answer real question. Learn how to answer when people put out things about all. Learn how to address it. Do not deflect. Don't act like you didn't see, you didn't hear. Right? Because you were taught these things in school as children. Your eyes is to see. Your ears is to hear. Your mouth is to speak. Right? So don't act like you didn't see or you didn't hear, motherfucker. Because I know you see and hear this shit. Right? Come and address the fact that you've been bullying Matara. Come and address the fact that half of the things that you're doing for Matara, you do not do for your wife. I want you to really address these things. Stop acting like you don't hear nothing. Okay? But anyway, guys, pleasant good night to each and every one of you beautiful people. We will be back tomorrow. We continue to say no justice, no peace. Love in the house. Guys, you guys, I'm pretty sure. Let me just say this before I go. I'm pretty sure Ollie will not see the big back dog in a little while. Right? Ollie will not see Delilah not for a little while. And that is because of them lawsuits Delilah have at she head. Right? And for somebody who sat here and not just lie, but pretended to be a vagrant for years that she had nothing and everybody always donating money to she. She rack up on everybody. And everything that she rack up with, she about to lose it because she will forever have to be paying these people. Right? So for she mouth, she had to pay. So them can't think people could pay for their mouth and they can't pay for their mouth. No, all they have to pay for all their fucking mouth too. All their mouth will put all them problems as well. Right? So again, to each and every one of you beautiful people, pleasant good night to all of my lovers. We will be back tomorrow. We continue to say no justice, no peace. And let me go and jump on my calls. You'll be back, guys. I love you guys. Have a blessed night, guys. Stacey, baby, good night, lovey. Nutty, baby, KK, plum, baby, Shaflina, darling. You know, bittersweet, darling. Pleasant good night, lovey. Miss Charlene, lovely, pleasant good night to all. Miss Nicole, everybody, pleasant good night to all of you beautiful queens. Simona, baby, pleasant good night, lover. Kelly, baby, pleasant good night. Sue, darling, pleasant good night to all of you beautiful queens. We will be back tomorrow. And all, let's see, they're giving back my page, right? Yeah, they're giving back my Facebook page. NCW, and I'm reporting on the page for what? Is it? Nudity and sexually exploiting and all these other lies. So they did their homework and realized there was none of that. So the amount of lies these people they start to try to pull down somebody's page It is ridiculous, But again, we will be back tomorrow evening, like more like tomorrow night.